Hi guys, how are you today? Today I've decided to make homemade dill pickles, and I purchased the Persian cucumbers, the little ones this size, and I have washed them. And so I made pickles about 6 times now, and from my experience, I have followed other recipes, and from my experience, this is the way it comes out the best. The first thing is you put in a tablespoon of salt, and I have tried it with pink Himalayan salt. They came out, but not quite as good. Okay, then we're gonna put the cucumbers in. They say to cut this stem end off, but I always thought it looked really cool to see that. So I cut this end off, just so the flavors can soak in. But I think you can, so let me cut them all in a row, and then we'll put them in, because that's actually the most challenging part, is getting them in. So maybe I'll cut some where both sides are off, and if the stem's really long, I'll leave it. Because I think the more cut into it, the flavors go in. That's a nice stem. That's a nice stem. That's a nice stem, and that's a nice stem. Okay, so we'll get a little water in there to try to get the salt going. And then we're gonna put about a tablespoon of whole peppercorns, black. And then we're gonna put some bay leaves. I'll put that in the side later so it looks pretty. I'll put these back here because we're gonna cut some garlic. Now, I don't know if you remember these, but these are from like 1991. And they're really cool because it takes the skin off perfectly, so your garlic looks pretty still. You don't chop it up. Look at how good it works. 2, so I'll put in 4 garlic cloves. I remember when this was invented, it was the coolest thing, and everybody went out and got one. Let me get rid of this. Okay, so I think we're ready to put the pickles in. We kind of want to get them all, make sure they all fit in. So I'm putting the biggest ones in, and then we can squeeze the other ones in after. So actually this all fits. This one's a little tough to get down. And so now we'll put the garlic so it'll look pretty. And then I have 2 red chili peppers that I'm gonna put in. That makes it look really pretty too. Put one on that side and one on that side. Then I have a whole bunch of fresh dill. And one time I did try to make these with dry dill, and it didn't work out so well. So it's nice to get the stems in there. So I'll save a little for something else. So we've got enough, I think. And this is so easy. And then look, bay leaves. We'll put in 3 bay leaves. Everything's gonna go down once we get the water. And then we're gonna top it off with a grape leaf. And I saw that in a jar of really cool pickles I bought once. Oh, here's another garlic, I gotta get that in. So the grape leaves I'm using are Tazah, T-A-Z-A-H. And I'm just gonna I already took them out of the jar. So I'm just gonna put one on the top like that. Maybe this is a half of one. And that's it. And then you just let it sit for about a week, and you don't put the lid on. I can put a little more water, fill it up more. You can also put coriander seed in here. I've tried that once, it was a little strong. So this you leave very loose. because it's going to ferment and you don't want an explosion. I've heard it happens. I haven't experienced it, but because I keep the lid loose. And so every day I set it in a dark corner in the house, and every day I put something over it, because sometimes the little leakage, and you go like this, 1, 2, 3, and you want to get the salt and mix it around, and then you set it back on the counter, and of course keep it open a little bit, like that. Okay, so you do that every day, or even twice a day. And then in about a week, you take them out. You could put them in the refrigerator to get them crunchy, and they are amazing. So I think you'll like this recipe, and you see how easy it is, and you'll probably never buy pickles again. So thanks for watching, guys. Be well. See you soon.